exclusive breaking update we are picking up in the capital molestation files as the Delhi police widens the investigation into the self-styled godman's case, Chaitanyanand Saraswati, who is in the dock. But it is not just only him. His associates as well are under scanner. The Delhi police have arrested 3 more individuals that are said to be linked to the predator Baba, and the investigation now is gathering pace. Now, in this exclusive update, Times Now has managed to access details pertaining to Baba's WhatsApp chats, which has been accessed and which are also now under the scrutiny of the Delhi police. Now, these chats prove how Chaitanyanand Saraswati was anything but a holy man, and they have been now filled with indecent, obscene and vulgar photos of women, many of them who could possibly be his students. Now, these chats are lewd descriptions of women who were performing meditation, their pictures that were shared on the messaging platform, and these chats are now under investigation. Let's put out certain excerpts from those chats there, as where this self-styled Baba seems to be talking about a woman performing meditation with a photo attached as well, and he goes on to say कि देखा है ये कितनी बदतमीज है, and he further goes on to make a lewd comment about the woman's chest, referring to the picture of the woman who is seen performing meditation. Priyank, it is like, what do we say, even while going through these excerpts, it is horrifying. A man who is a self-styled godman, but to the extent of which, when it comes to such kind of vulgarity that has now been exposed, we're looking at multiple of these arrests, including when it comes to certain women associates, that is now being done by the police.
See, Amita, every message which has been sent from his side is showing that the perversion level was at its peak. He was not leaving any of these women who were living in this particular hostel, but also all those disciples and all the staff were also not left by him. In fact, what we know that the 3 women who were bound down by the Delhi police yesterday, 3 of them were arrested and allowed on bail from the police station itself, because the sections were bailable as per them. These women were also subject to harassment by the Baba, and he kept on taking pictures of them without their consent. Today, the Delhi police will be producing him before the court, and what we can expect that the police will try to seek the judicial remand from the court. But every chat of Baba has been showing that how he was exploiting women. He was talking about the chest of women. He was talking about how even if someone has put in a picture on their display picture or status doing yoga, he was making comments on them after taking the screenshot with other women. He was also forcing women to go to Saudi Arabia or Dubai with a sheikh because they wanted to have sex with some women. So you can imagine that in the garb of the saffron color chola which he was wearing, he was a serial molester since 2015. The PGM have given their explanation that they could not actually realize that he would commit this kind of crime once again. But bringing him back on the same position after 2015 case was a big mistake from their side, because of which many women have been molested and subject to sexual harassment by this pervert Baba. Today, his police remand will end and he will be going to jail. This is what we can get to know from our sources.
What about the confrontation? What is being said that, he had with the other women associates who have also been taken into custody? They were apparently his aides.
The 3 aides have also corroborated with the statement of the victim, Mamita. That's why they were bound down. And at some point of time, they have also tried to portray that they were also subject to harassment by him. So they themselves are attempting to show that they were victim and they were tortured by him to force women to come to the Baba. Is certainly something which helped the Delhi police to give bail to these individuals, because they were questioned for 4 consecutive days, then they were arrested, Amita. So police have also taken a very slow step in this particular investigation, and without the connivance of the 3 accused, the Baba could not have committed this kind of crime. So multiple things have also been taken into consideration, but for sure, those women accused who have been arrested by the police yesterday have also corroborated with the statement of the victim. This is what we have got to know. Today, the accused will be produced in court, and let's see whether the Baba will once try to defend himself by saying that...
So imagine his counsel was putting up that he is a Baba, he is a holy man, he doesn't have any money, he is ailing, he has medical issues and all of that. Now we'll tell you exactly what was found in his phone. As Priyank continues to be with us, certain excerpts there, graphical representation that we're putting up, and then you can judge for yourself. Imagine a woman meditating, sitting and meditating. This Baba, apparently without a consent, clicks a picture and then zooms in on her chest area and then highlights the picture, marking the chest, and further makes some indecent, sleazy and vulgar comments. Let's put it out. Lewd description that has been made of these WhatsApp chats under now when it comes to the Delhi Police's scrutiny that we're looking at, series of chats, series of pictures, morphed images, women who didn't know that they were being clicked, their lewd pictures, and the description that has been made in those chats, and this is now coming under the scrutiny of the Delhi Police, where as far as this Baba, this self-styled godman is concerned, this perverted predator Baba, molester Baba is going to be produced before the court today. Now let's put out certain chats, unknown person, because this is graphical representation that we're putting out, कि अपने पैसे से डाल दो, देखो कितनी बदतमीज है, zooming onto the breasts of the woman, the chest of the woman. This is something that as far as when it comes to such kind of sleazy chats that have now been, certain excerpts that have been put up in the police investigation, where he seems to be also asking one of the female associates, apparently a student herself, that if you know of any girl, because some Dubai Sheikh wants to have sex with a woman, do you have a friend? These are all the excerpts that rather shares and talks about this perverted mindset of this very unholy man. And these exclusive chats that we have also excerpts that we have picked up, certain pictures that he has shared saying कि ये देख भाई ये नहीं पहना है or something like that. This has now been projected as far as when it comes to this picture is concerned. We have blurred it, but with the laugh emoji, he seems to be sharing these conversations. With whom these conversations that he have been sharing, Priyank? Any investigative bit on that end?
Abhida, sorry, can you please repeat?
With whom he was actually sharing these conversations?
This was with random women. These were chats, sent by him to the mobile phone database which is available with the institute. He had also been sending it to previous students. He has also been sending it to the student who have been studying in the institution right now. So any number of women which was available to him was exploited by him. He was also using social media platform to take out the picture. You can imagine that if a student is studying in the institute and he gets a mobile number of that particular student, he needs to take a screenshot of that display picture and he has kept it in his phone. So the perversion was at a different level, Amita, which we have never imagined or never heard about it. We have got to know that there have been many accused who have been arrested by multiple state agencies for taking picture of women without their consent. But women who were staying in the hostel where he was the custodian and then being exploited was certainly a criminal offense, because of which he was arrested. So any student, any teacher, any faculty member, any of the staff member of the institute, if that was a woman, that person was subject to molestation as spent by the cheater Baba.
All right, we are talking about as far as when it comes to details that are now coming in. This is digital evidences that has now been exposing the perverted mindset of this unholy man, as far as that has now been recovered from his phone, and that is subject to investigation, and as his custody ends, he will be produced before the court again. Thank you very much for the moment, Priyank, for getting us those details.